I'm Rob Smith in the Black Quant GTF for T3 Live, and usually it's on a Tuesday, but I wasn't here, and that's okay because this is the second day of the week, so we start to look for the follow-through that's going on here. You know, if we get any of it, obviously we got the low VIX going on and all that kind of stuff. So, but we can start looking at certain things. So you get the Netflix triangle right here, and that got that little bit of a smackdown here. We can keep an eye on that, but if we start off with the broader averages and SPY, you can see this just walking down. So I could easily take this hammer out and just go right back up. Because when you take it out, all right, we're just looking at the beginning of the month, right? We're still an inside month. And if you look at the week, we want to know if we get back into this to potentially go 3 on the week, or do we stay the 2-2 reversal? And that right here is below. Let's shrink this down even further so you can see it. Below 288.68, all right, and so we're back above that, back into the previous range. If you go to QQQ, 2-2 reversal below 183.11. So we'll keep an eye on those levels for those if we do start to drop, right? Because the thing about the Qs, you got a big way to go to not be inside month. But you start with the 2-2 reversal on the weekly. If you go to the diamonds, you got the weekly 2-2 here, but comes right back in. All right, below 258.98 is where you want to know about that. But here, we went 2-2 back up on the daily, just real tight range stuff like that. So other than that, just looking at the sectors, everything's still somewhat quiet, except for the utilities. Believe it or not, yeah, utilities actually making a nice move here, and it was inside day. So the thing about the utilities is you got the inside bar, then it's poked down. So the 1-2-2 rev strat reversal. So above that in XLU, above 54, and you can use your usual suspects, your dominions, and all that kind of stuff. But to start the week off, inside week and up for Mondelez. All right, so Mondelez is also on the macro list, and if you're not aware of this, that once a month I do that for the Quant Edge, but this month on my YouTube, Smiths in the Black, all one word, I posted the macro video so you can see what quarterly and yearly signals and how powerful those things can be. So Mondelez is on that list, but Mondelez right now goes inside week and up, so you can watch that with the rest of XLP. You've got Target inside week and up here too. So hopefully for this, that, and you look for the measured move of this. But you have exhaustion risk anytime you go into those highs like that. But right now, target inside week and up. AEP, that's utility, so you can keep an eye on that with the Utes. Starbucks, week and up, still needs to get outside of the mother bar. Still walking up this on the monthly, this big bar here. So what you want to do is this reverts to 2-month inside pattern of this until you can get out of there. So you could also use this level here, 54.44, as well as the inside week to the upside combination. Little guy, NBEV, not dead yet. And there's your 2-1-2 reversal, one of the 3 reversals. It poked up on the monthly here too. So you'd want to get that 1-2-2 scenario rev strat above 213.5. So it went up there but came right back down. And you can see there's a good chance of going inside day, but it is weakening up as of now. Allstate Financials. Inside week to the upside over 101.11, so you can look for signals above that. PSTG, also on the macro. The Chicago outside 3-1-2 and into the highs. And the good thing about here is, and you can try and go 3-2 monther, I believe, right? Yep, here above 27.15, you're there. So you got some more juice in this thing. Starting off as daily Momo hammer into the highs. AMC, yikes. A lot of noise in this thing, but it does go inside week and up. What happened in here? Okay, spikes up, but the week here above 1925. And the REITs, WELL. So we're going to see what the Utes, if they pile in. That's the important part about looking at all the guts of the market is what's going on. Now we're seeing utilities and you're seeing some REITs. So going into potential yield if they get too scared. Inside week to the upside above 67.16. TRCO up, Momo Hammer inside, above 37.01. This also gives you the monthly 312 Chicago up over 37.05. There you go. TRCO. Home Depot in the Dow, retail, get, and here you go. You got above 202.95, you're inside week and up. NAVI, still stuck in a bunch of this, and you can see in this monthly, this thing's been stuck in this mother bar forever, right? But you are trying to go month and upper and week and upper to try and get out of here above 1367. Ross Stores, more retail. And there you go. Inside week to the upside above 96.38. The drive to par. Vera. The 1 bar Rev Strat weekly. Inside, pokes down, comes back at the 3 reversal. One of the only 3 ways that you can reverse. Does gap up though, so it's got to disseminate this gap. Tractor Supply, retail. Momo Hammer inside week and up above 88.99. SC still in the mother bar, but above 21.64. Gonna have some exhaustion risk by going into recent highs. Keys. After that spike, how are you going to get out of here? But at least right now, you are inside week and up above 65.01 and a half. OGE. Magilla? No. OG. 1 bar Rev Strat upside 3. All right. So that stays above 37.14. Here you can see how you do that, what that looks like on a daily. 3, big 3, and then almost 3, but then take it out. 1-3-2 on the day. That's how that's going to shape like that, the Rev Strat on the weekly. AAP. Inside weekly Momo Hammer above 164.99. PETQ. Inside week and up above 39.36. Exhaustion risk because you're going into the highs, right? You're also going to start off as an inside day to reconfirm or negate that tomorrow. EFX. Inside week to the upside above 134.25. Duluth. Retail. Bam. Nice inside week and upper and follow through today. So this is why we can watch them as soon as they break, because yesterday went inside week and up, then you had all day to go after this thing. Bam. All right. Inside week and up above 28.95er. Habit, HABT, retail, burgers. Inside, we can take them all out. The good thing is it has been a lot higher if you go to the monthly. That we like. It's been higher in the past. So inside week to the upside above 1680. PSA REIT. Inside week to the upside, that's 312 Chicago back up into the tribe above 214.83. So we're all set with the REITs. MKC, more XLP type deal, macro, and week and upper. Above 125, boom, there you go. KTOS. KTOS, inside week and up, above 1342. And you got some more stuff on the monthly to go after open here if they want to keep going. Snap on SNA. I've been watching this triangle forever. This is why when you watch the bigger charts, you can see how clean this is. Go down here, stop them out. The 2-1-2 inside month reversal. The 2-2 shooter reversal. And then the 2-2 back up. Perfect, right? That's how you can catch how things more than things actually move. Right now, inside week and upper. Above 179.50. We saw some outside day for the trannies today, and some of the truckers were stronger, and you got Landstar, LSTR, above 117.55, week and upper. Yeah, on the downside, you got AMAT still dribbling lower. Inside week and down, you get some exhaustion risk by going to the lows below 42.75, but if they really do want to clock this thing, it goes 3-2. Month or below 42.52, and you're there, 3-2 month. Verizon. Inside weak to the downside, still all in this mother bar. So this, it could hold in this until you can get out of here. But you'll respect this with full time frame continuity below 54.04. Nike goes inside day today after gapping down, inside weak and down. So you want to retake that opening, right? Because this is called conflict, scenario conflict, because you're inside down, right? So you're 1 2 2 1 2 reversal, but you're green. Right, so that's conflict. We want to change that opening, and you can do that by taking out that inside day, the downside here. Schlumberger, energy, puke. Man, it's all sorts of trouble here. You just got some exhaustion risk, but you're weakened down below 62.97. Tesla, inside weakened down below 297.72. Monthly rev strat. The 1 2 2 with shooter below 288.20. Boom. AABA Tech. Inside weak to the downside below 68.73. Disney Dow Jones. Inside weak to the downside below 111.56. COG in the energies, and it's been a tight range, but this goes inside week to the downside below 23.72, and inside month to the downside before 22.85, and it took them both out in one clean shot. And that's why we look for these combinations to get something like this. Pow. RH, 3-2 day down on the gapper today. And that gives you the 1 bar rev strat weekly, the 1-3. Disca, still in the mother bar, but below 27.66. Now you had an outside month. The question is, how are you going to get outside of this thing? Are you going to go inside, outside, inside? But for right now, you can watch that inside week. EQT. Energy, slight. You can see this tight range, and it took all this stuff out, so that would really have to go. All right. Just mind the next two, because this thing on the daily just goes, takes them out, goes hammer, could easily come right back up. IGT Gamer. Side weak to the downside, below 20.53. Cerner, CERN. It's tight range in here, right? So it's not really doing much, but it is inside weak and down below 64.84. ANET. Multi-bar pattern, how are you going to get out of here? But you are weakened down there with the tech weakness today. Below 294.45. Another one of those big months you'd have to get out of. FANG Energy. Inside to the downside. Weekly below 119.68. American Tower. You can just watch this with the CCI and the SBAC. 3-1-2 Chicago down. Below 147.75, and so the problem is here. You always want to have more pivots and stuff to go after. As you took all this guy, you took care of this stuff. Now it's got to see if that buyer steps down. I mean that seller steps down. Ron. Weekly down below 13.01. Murphy Oil Energy still in the mother bar. Below 30.40. CRI Cry Puker. There you go. Here's your combo. Your inside weak to the downside. Your 2-2-2 reversal. Your 2-1-2 continuation weekly below 104.44, which also takes out the month. 3-1-2 Chicago month and down below 103.40. Hit. Macerich going the other way in the REITs. This takes the weakened downer. Still very tight range in here, but we'll see. Below 57.84. FSLR. Tight range. All right, so the thing is, what you really want to do when you see something like this is that's why we look at the monthlies and be like, how are we going to get outside of this inside month? So really want to use that combination close to 49.97 on the downside. APPN. APPN. Already an outside week, so you're 1-3. So either side of the previous week, but oftentimes that's going to resolve back in there, so, and just stay as a 3, and then you can go 3-2 next week. So one of the great things about this stuff is you don't have to always grab the week as soon as it goes or anything like that. What you'll see in weeks is you'll see the follow through, right? You'll see the 4 days in a row going the same way, right? Stuff like Apple did on the daily to go into the highs. Remember, this was an inside day here, and this was Monday, and it just went boom, 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 and just walked right up, right? So you don't always have to feel like always got to catch this stuff, especially when we go to the monthlies come next week and stuff like that. You'll have bright green and bright red, and that's what we'll be going after. Cone, C-O-N-E. Inside week to the downside, below 66.60. IEP, Kyle. Puke, icon. Monthly shooter. The 2-2-2 reversal down. Reconfirmed by the weekly here, below 76.81. Bam. Varian, VAR. Below 111.51. IART. Weekend down below 57.93. And month and down below 57.89, right about the same number. So we have something more to do with that. GDEN. Tight range monthly, so be careful of that. But you did get the weekly break, the 2-1-2, below 27.99. On the upside, 3-2. ESRX is actually 3-3, huh? Yeah, 3-3. Outside. We got the news in there, so just be aware of that here. Boom. Went down, and it's going to be a 3-day, right? But it also goes 3-2 month, above 89.60. So you're there for the 3-2 monther. Union Pacific, 3-2 weaker. Above 53.72. 153.72. MTC. Nope. MTG. MTG. 3-2 weaker above 12.82. EXPR. 3-2 weaker above 11.28. PAYX. 3-2 weak above 73.40. Some exhaustion risk on these things going into new highs, but we'll see. RRD, an old used to be somebody here. 3-2 weaker above 531. That goes 2-2 monther above 6. So that would be nice if you could get that going. WAB, 3-2 weak above 110.92. Texas Roadhouse, TXRH. 3-2 week. Above 69.16. 3-1-2 Chicago Monthly. Above 69.16 there as well. So a lot of this stuff, like if you're not joining us every day and on the weekend, a lot of these things I'm showing you are stuff that I brought up in the weekend video. We already knew to look at this stuff. Now I'm just rehashing what we were looking for anyway. All right. So if you might want to join us on that. Sonic Monthly Hammer Counter Shooter over 36.23. Weekly 3-2 above 35.93. Little thin, but pool can move. The pool is 3-2 weaker above 164.89. ALLE. 3-2 weaker above 88.39er. The downside, you got LVS. Outside shooter 3-2 below 65.06. Archer Daniels Midland. 3-2 down below 50.16. STX. 3-2 down on the gapper. You just got some exhaustion risk you're into here, but you are 3-2 down on the 52.85. Ben, BEN. 3-2 week down below 31.52. EA. 3-2 down below 113.09. ZUO. 3-2 down below 27.53. PE in the energy. 3-2 down below 27.50. LYB. 3-2 down below 112.34. WB. 3-2 down below 74.93. Phillips Van Heusen. 3-2 down below 140.25. Sippy Cup. SPPI. 3-2 down below 21.38. And if you go to the monthly, you're going to see this. Outside monthly shooter, that would be a 20.06. You can get it down into there. Tiffany's. Week down. 122.27. AEM in the golds. 3-2 week down below 34.34. And JDST. It's RevStrat 1-2-2 above 79.32. If we can get them to hit the gold a little bit more. You've got McKesson. 3-2 week down. See, this is what you want. Come up, triangle them out, give you the 3 here, and then bam, come after this stuff. You see that? So McKesson 127.64 below that. ADNT. 3-2 down below 42.39. Okay. T. Rowe Price. 3-2 weaker, still tight in there. Below 114.51. Sina. On the weekly, 3-2 weaker, below 69.16. Also, forgot, sometimes my scan doesn't catch up on this. BABA is inside weakened down. Below 172.76. ZBH. Stuck in all this business here, but the thing is, if you can get this 3-2 to kick down here, right below 122.59, you do have the inside month. Here, you just got a big mother bar to get out of. So back below here, 120.97. WLK. 3-2 weaker down, below 93.78. FNV, more gold. Puke. 3-2 down below 63.63. Okay, I think we can leave it at that. So what we're going to do here, as I've said before, I'm going to get to some monthlies. But we're just starting off the brand new month, right? And so what we are seeing over there is you're seeing the Facebook break here. And this is the type of combination you should look for, right? Hammer, shooter, counter. Looking for the 2-2 reversal. 2-2-2, back down, right? And if that triggers, then you got the monthly 3-1-2 Momo shooter below 170.27. Right, you already got $3 out of that. You got RevStrat week here, also in Oprah, the 1-2-2. Google weekly. The 1-2-2 RevStrat down there too. Might keep a look at Arna, starting off the week, just going to, Alta. And then Arna is on the macro list, on the year and upper list, and now, you can see this, corrective activity. Now you've got your hammer and your 2-2 back up on the month, above 39.99. So that's what we got for the week. We'll let it hash out. trying to get this NAFTA deal and all this kind of stuff, trying to get people back from vacation. And then next week, I can start looking at the monthlies with you as well to see what's kicking in on the month, because then you'll still have 3 weeks and plenty of that to go. So, all right, there's our wheels in motion. Those are the things we got going. Also, join me during the day on Facebook with the T3 Live Facebook when I do the halftime report, because just like we're doing right now, I'm doing that every day. I'm doing that every hour. What's going? Where do we go? Where do we go? It's a constant. It's a constant stream of information of where we want to be. Just like Wheels in Motion is talking about the week and then the month. During the day, I'm talking about all that stuff down to the 1 minute, and then breaking it all out to the yearly stuff, because that helps you know where to be. All right, so thanks for coming out today. I'm Rob Smith in the Black Quant VTF here at T3 Live at the Wheels in Motion Show.